for this one, we're going to set up for the sleeper stretch, which is the pails and rails for our shoulders. So we're going to first start off and place a block down on the ground. This is going to be the rest for your head. So what we're going to do, start off lying down on the ground, head is resting on the yoga block itself. We're going to be lying on our back, so the body will start off in a straight line, and then from there what we're going to do, we're going to just fold the legs in, roll back slightly. Now we're just rested on our lats and our back. Now, to begin placing our shoulder into its first our 1 minute stretch, what we're going to start off with is a straight arm here. I want to make sure that the entire arm is flat on the ground. I don't want to feel it shrugging, and I don't want to pull it too far back, and I don't want to have a squeeze in the middle of my back here. So arm is relaxed, completely lengthened out, nice and flat on the ground. From here, we're going to create a 90-degree bend at the elbow, and then we're going to take our opposite hand, and we're going to place it right on top of our wrist and forearm. I'm keeping this arm completely relaxed. There's no tension in there right now. I'm going to stay as relaxed as I can. I'm going to take that opposite hand, place it on top of the wrist, and we're going to try and find the maximum that we can start to push and rotate the shoulder towards the floor to create a stretch right through the shoulder capsule, shoulder joint. I want to make sure that as I'm slowly rotating, trying to find my maximum stretch here, make sure that the elbow isn't starting to slide away, and make sure that your elbow does not start to extend, so we try to maintain that 90-degree bend at the elbow joint. Once you find your maximum stretch, we're just going to keep some light pressure there and hold that position for the next minute. After 1 minute, we're going to take a deep breath in, followed with an exhale, where we start to tighten up again and engage our core. We're going to flex our toes towards us, lock the knees, squeeze the glutes. Continue tensing up the core, and you're going to start to make a fist, and you're going to start to grab and hold that wrist as tight as you can. We're going to make sure that the forearm is engaged, the biceps, as well as the shoulder are also contracted here. Once we get to our safest maximum effort or safest maximum contraction that you can produce, we're going to start with the push number 1. First push, we're going to try and push the shoulder back this way, but this hand is in the way. So as I push back from this arm this way, the opposite hand is going to fight back and push down against the arm. So what happens is that the arm stays in the same position. One arm we're working on is pushing this way, the other arm is holding it down. We're going to produce that contraction for about 10 seconds, maximum effort. Then we're going to hold that wrist nice and tight, and now we're going to go in the opposite direction. Now we're going to try and pull this closer towards the floor. So I'm going to start and pull for about 10 seconds, but still holding on here to make sure that the arm doesn't actually move from the position that it's in. After 10 seconds, we relax. We use this hand to see if we can go a little bit deeper into that stretch. Hang out in that new range of motion for the next 20 seconds or so, and then we're going to repeat with push number 2 and pull number 2. So for the push and pull, again, deep breath in first. Exhale, we tense up through the body. We start off by pushing in this direction here, followed with a pull in this direction towards the floor. So think about pushing, hand back towards the wall, and then pulling towards the floor. So push, pull,